Hello and good evening, everyone. We're back in Spare Room Studios today for the continue of our Buddhist Time Traveler Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom campaign series. My name is Kevin. We'll be going through the adventure together. We've got Guelo, the creator of the campaign, on the line with us here. He's in chat, going to be helping us out through what will hopefully be parts 2 and beyond of Buddhist Time Traveler. This will be a good event tonight, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. For those of you who watched our first live stream event, you might want to go and check the video that I posted on YouTube. We've got the link on the Emperor Facebook page. But I did a 10-minute segment at the end, off camera and offline. I redid the campaign, rebuilt a city, very similar to the one that we had done in the last live stream. However, I avoided that segment right near the entrance of the map, and that seemed to clear the heavy feng shui penalty that I was receiving, and really cratering the 2 attempts that we made at creating a successful settlement. So definitely check that out. It's definitely worth 10 minutes of your time. But for the rest of you, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We are going to go through more of this great campaign. So let me go ahead and get the game rolling, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to put myself in the corner and start up the game. And away we go. Okay, I think we're back up and running. I see it's streaming in here, so let's load our save mission again here, and let's go through everything that we missed in the introduction here. So, as I mentioned, we've started with a new city. Let me go ahead and... Actually, I can leave the speed on 100% here. We still haven't finished the first part of the mission. I've avoided this bottom section of the map here, simply because we think that there might be a glitch somewhere there. I've talked to Guelo about it. Neither of us really know for sure what it is, but something about this section of the map down here causes a feng shui penalty. So, for those of you trying the campaign at home, avoid building things in this area. I put my market square down here, and I put my roadblock. That's as far and as close as I'm getting to that segment. So, just avoid this part of the map, and you should be fine. We've got a new common housing block. We've got pretty good houses. We've even got some luxurious apartments already built. So, well on our way here to achieving our mission objectives. We've got our bustling agricultural center here with lots of bean curds stored away. We've got lots of ceramics and other commodities. We have a healthy trade route going down here with some luxury goods being produced. We have our agricultural section over here producing hemp and wheat and soybeans. And then we've got some lumber industry going on over here for the production of wood. And then at the far end of the map, which is going to be very new, is our Great Temple Complex, or Great Temple, I should say. We're continuing work on that. And yes, as Guelo points out, our treasury is in much better shape. In fact, our cash, a very healthy 21,000 strings of cash. And we have a fully staffed mint on the island out here bustling away. We've even got maybe a little too much unemployment in the city. So, checking in on our goals here for Sun Wukong's plan, or the Monkey King. We need 1,000 people in a spacious dwelling or better. Now, we've almost doubled that. We need 4 trading partners. Check, check, check. Treasury of 15,000 strings of cash. Well, we are well surpassed on that metric. And then 12 months of heroes. Well, we've had heroes for 5 of the 12 months. In fact, I have a hero here. We have Shen Nong, the Divine Farmer. In fact, I should probably make an offering to him to keep him happy. Let's give him some clay. Just clear some of that out of our storage for the time being. So, what we have left to do is work on this great temple, which we need 4 stacks of wood and a carpenter. Let me check here and see if I see any wood moving along on our roads. I don't yet. Going to warehouse. Hopefully one of these is going to the temple. And of course not. Hopefully we get some lumber in there very soon. Unemployment here at 10%, so we have lots of room for expansion. Food is doing good. We produce a good amount of food, and we're also importing some rice and salt in order to increase the quality of our food supply. I'm hoping, though, that we can get some wood out to that temple here pretty soon. Papermaker, delivery man, going to warehouse. Now let's take a look at our trading area over here. We have a bustling trade. We've got silk. We are selling silk and importing raw silk. We've got our weavers here running around the clock to sell as much of that silk as possible. Nice little arbitrage opportunity. Import some raw silk, export the finished silk, and sell it for a profit. And in fact, here comes a trader now to hopefully buy quite a bit of that silk, and you can see our treasury just absolutely flowing there with cash. So excellent.
Make sure you pack
I bought 7 silk and 5 paper.
We've got to make a profit off this
So
junk.
excellent there. Just need to make sure that we get some wood to that temple. Looks like everything's going to the warehouse. Don't want to accept tea there. We import too much tea. Can we grow raw silk? We can. We do. We do have a little bit here.
I have better things to do.
We've got, in fact, a little bit of mulberry going on. But what I found was easier was to import the raw silk up here and then just put all of my weavers there. And it's a pretty quick spot for the caravans to just go drop off the raw silk, deposit the finished goods, and turn a profit quickly. But yes, absolutely, we do create some of our own raw silk. In fact, looks like that deliveryman doesn't have anywhere to go until we work through our existing supply, which we do have a lot. Selling a good amount of silk there. His path isn't blocked. I just don't have any weavers. So actually, with some of that unemployment, I could probably add another one in here to consume some of that raw silk supply. And as you can see, it's already done. There go the raw silk deliverymen. Hopefully they arrive, and somebody needs some extra raw silk. We could probably even reduce the amount that we are importing there a little bit, save on some importation costs. We've got lacquerware coming out here, coming for sale. Still waiting on wood from carpenters, so we might need to make some more logging sheds here in the future. Oh, never mind. We've got 400 wood on the way right now. Let's check in on... Oh, Shen Nong has decided to leave, so we should make an offering to him here. How about some bean curd? Clear up some space in our warehouse. Looks like we do have some lumber coming in here for our warehouse. Store some of that. Now, lacquerware is something that we don't need quite yet, so we can actually empty that out, send that to the trade station. That'll clear up some space. We just need to make sure we continue to make offerings to our ancestors. And look at this, we've got luxurious apartments. Quite a few of them, in fact. And we are at housing capacity with still 8% unemployment, so not too shabby. Could always work on improving some of these houses later. Looks like they need an acupuncturist and a peel. We can certainly work on that in the future. No military units to make here, so we're kind of stuck on that front. Just wait for another month. Let's get Shen Nong back. Let's give him some tea. We're running fairly lean when it comes to warehouses, so might add another one here so we can get some of these goods. We don't want to accept any raw silk or tea. We can accept lacquer. That should be good. That'll hopefully free up some warehouse space. See some goods streaming in here, ready to be deposited. And the hemp harvest has definitely taken up quite a bit of that space. Happy New Year, yes. Need to wait another month in order to pay homage to our ancestors. We should have plenty here coming. There we go. Let's get some hemp. Yep. Let's clear some of that out of there. Shen Nong should be happy. Let's see, how many more months do we need for heroes? We need just one more month and that great temple. clay and ceramics experts, so let's go build a ceramics guild. Oh, that's true. Yeah, do you want to build housing as high as you can when you can't get tax income from them? It's a good question. I chose to get housing as high as possible, simply because I wanted to reduce the amount of building that I have to do. And I really like this housing block here that I have. So to go build another one, I'm kind of landlocked. I could expand down into here, but this is that part of the map that I really don't want to get into. And I'm somewhat blocked in by some of my commercial activities on this side of the map. So I've kind of got this housing block here that's kind of on an island, if you will. But I could easily go start another one on a separate side of the map. I'm just trying to see if I can get by with the housing that I have, because if I do need to create another housing block, or perhaps elite housing in the future, I want to reserve some space for that. It looks like we need workers are needed. Well, we've got the ceramics expert on site right now, working on the job. 12 workers needed isn't the end of the world, but let's see what's going on here. Access to an ancestral shrine has been lost. See, we need the appeal of the neighborhood to increase, so let's see if we can find some flowering plants there to beautify the area. There we go. That's evolving nicely. Oh, that's true. The laborers' camps we can turn off and save on some labor there. Kind of use those to modulate our or underemployment, if we have any of that. We're at 2,000 citizens, so we're doing pretty darn good from that respect. I think we can pay homage to our ancestors again here. Give a little bit of silk. We should get Shengnong exalted. Temple, let's see. Yep. More clay, more ceramics experts. And we've got clay in storage, so let's see. Do we have a delivery? Yep, there's a deliveryman on station now. He's just making his way down. Should be able to get that temple worked on pretty quickly here. Ceramics expert is on their way. I produced plenty of clay. We've got some in reserve even. I think the problem is we are getting too much silk down here. I don't want to hold on to all of that silk. I want that to go to my trade stations until I need it later. And moving it to the other warehouse is not going to help. Our trading partners are apathetic for right now, but so far so good. Nobody's too angry with me. I'm content in leaving them as they are for now. Create a lot of bean curd. Let's see. Don't think we have an avenue to sell it, but we can always give it up as an offering if needed. In fact, I might increase the loads here so that we can store some of it. Shengnong. Figure out a little bit more bean curd for you. Hopefully we can attract him. Send home some of these farm workers. What does our temple need? More wood and more carpenters. Let's see if we see any wood on the way. I think I see a pack now going to Great Temple. Excellent. That's on its way. Plenty of stores of wheat. Another food purchase or two. I've got my extra, additional food warehouse there just to help balance any loads. There's Shengnong. We'll have to leave him around for a month, and then that should be done. Where's that lumber? It's lumbering its way around. It's making its way there. What we're going to do is shorten this path a little bit here in case we need to go up in that direction. Make a quick little loop there. The city itself is doing pretty well. There's also very good hygiene and no unrest, unlike in our previous games where we had quite a rash of unrest. It's a bit challenging. Looks like we need access to an herbalist here who has not come by. Alright, we've had Sheng Nong and heroes for 12 months, so we've completed that section of the mission. Nuwa is unhappy with us, so how about some hemp? I'll clear that out. Alright. Our carpenter is hard at work on the temple. We should be able to finish this mission here very shortly, in very good standing for the next one. Carpenter at work. Oh, missed that message. Great temple complete. And there we go. Our great temple is all done. Our monument has been completed. We just need to last one more month. And we have completed all of our mission objectives. Wait for the month to end. Population continues to rise there. Alright, here we go. Praise to Great Buddha. Luo Monastery has been born. You have many to thank for their hard work, especially Lu Su, your trusted chief assistant. You have told him the story of Sun Wukong's first visit. Just then the Monkey King reappeared. The time has come for you to hear my plan. 2 millennia ago, during the time of the Shang rulers, a mining town was built here at Mount Lu. It was fated to be destroyed by an earthquake, but for a brief time it thrived and provided resources you now lack. Listen carefully. He continued with a smile and a wink. Lord Buddha has challenged me to aid you when only using resources here at Mount Lu, but he did not say when we may use them. I will send you back into Lu Mountain's Pass so that you can obtain what I have foreseen you will need in the future. Now close your eyes. You could find no words to answer his astonishing speech. Reluctantly, you closed your eyes. All right, so looks like we are going back in time to a period before our monastery's building in order to find stone when there was a stone quarry presumably nearby. So we're going to proceed here. Let's see what happens next. The voyage into the past. Population of 2,000, 30 bars of bronze, 35 blocks of stone, a yearly profit of 4,000, and complete the mission within 24 years. All right, so we have a little bit of a time challenge on our hand. 24 years. All right. 1170, before the Common Era. Your eyes opened to a bewildering sight. The landscape seemed the same, or was it? Why had Luo Monastery disappeared? Yes, this is Mount Lu, Sun Wukong laughed. This is how it existed 2 millennia ago. I have taken you on a voyage into the past. Now pay attention. I have tricked the Shang King Zhu Jia at Zhengzhou into funding the construction of the mining town here, but the nomads in the north claim Mount Lu as their own. They will allow you to dwell here as long as you remain peaceful, comply with some requests, and never make weapons. You must produce bronze and stone for your future needs. When you have met the production goals, bury it on Mount Lu. Then I will return to you in the future, when you may retrieve it. Beware, do not become lazy here. The earthquake coming to destroy Mount Lu will arrive with the second cycle of the Year of the Rabbit. I must return you to the future before then. Sun Wukong then vanished. Ayah! Have you also been tricked? So it looks like we have a bit of a time crunch on our hands before the earthquake comes and buries us in the past. So we've got some production to do. 30 bars of bronze, 35 blocks of stone. We need to make a profit and complete the mission within 24 years. Let's get to it. All right, to the city. First, I'm going to turn our speed options down so we can get a look at things. The map is largely the same, except now we have copper ore on the island here. Looks like a slightly larger island as well. Got some salamander, some trees. Okay, we have 288 months. Okay. Anything else? Where is that stone quarry? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Let's see. Looking at my screen. Aha! There it is. Stone quarry. Alright, so we will need to work our way up to the northern part of the map, which we largely neglected in the first part. So, no tax offices. We do have some nomads, and we have a few cities that we can work on establishing trade with. So, perhaps what we need to do is build up our city, and then, as we did in the first mission, send out some trading envoys and see if we can open trade. Good news is we can borrow our city plan very largely from the original map, or the future map, I should say. Start with our housing construction here. I'm going to start off in much the same way I did before. Common Market Square. Throw in some houses so that we can get some people rolling in. Let's see, what else am I missing? Watchtower would be good too. Alright, so we've only got a few months to complete this mission, so let's get our housing blocks built. And then we can kind of turn on the timer and really start going to town on this one here. I want to make a nice little loop around here. Yep, employees needed. Absolutely, we're going to get employees. I do want to make sure as we leave us some room over there to expand just a little bit in case we want to. Yeah, I did not plan that as well as I could have, but you know what? Let's change the speed on here just a little bit so we can actually delete things. Okay. Traditional secular city of the Bronze Age. Place the admin city to unlock the tax office. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. We do need to build our administrative city. I'm going to finish setting up some our administrative purposes there. Hey, there we go. Just subscribe. Hey, thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. That was very nice of you. Certainly appreciate that. Alright, we've got houses up. Let's go work on building out to our administrative city and getting to this lovely block of bronze ore out there. Alright, what's the easiest way to get out over there? I think it's going to be... Can we build a bridge, or do we need a ferry? We can build a bridge. Excellent. Guess with the 2 millennia back in time, we've got a little bit more room to work with there. Although the same trees are going to be here. Alright. Let's hook everything up with a road here. We'll cap that off. Alright, we've reached 100 people, and that's a good sign. Alright, so I'm going to work on building my administrative city here to the north. Feels good. Yeah, I appreciate the subscription. That was very nice of you. Thanks for tuning in here tonight. Alright, let's see. I think I can put an admin city in here. I think I've got just enough space. Yes. Alright, there we go. Now, with our administrative city, we can go send out requests for trade. We'll send one of the nomad camps as well. There we go. Trade on its way. We've got houses being built. Still need more workers. That's okay. We can build a few more houses. Then we need to start working on... Oh yeah, the Empire map is completely changed. The physical map is slightly different, but that one is definitely different. Now we can build a tax office, which is going to help us here. There goes all my emissaries. Now, if I recall correctly, the tax office only needs wood in order to function, so that's certainly going to help our cause here, because I don't actually need to create paper. Only wood to operate those tax offices. Alright, get a little bridge there. And it looks like this lake has also gotten a little bit bigger. So in order to start our agriculture, we're going to need to clear some forest here. As we did before, we'll probably build a little industrial center down there. Yep, Bronze Age only needs wood. That helps me. I'm going to take that all day. Oh, no irrigation. Alright. Guess we are in the Bronze Age, so I would expect that we don't have quite advanced farming methodologies. Alright, so let's build a hemp field first. Trade with Khufu opens up. Panlong Chang, Zhenjiao. The nomad camps rejected our plea, but everyone else was pretty on board with the trade. Alright, I like it. 1, 2, 3. Alright, wheat. Wheat is what we've got. Yep, irrigation not for another few hundred years. I was just kind of hoping, you know, maybe the Monkey King would bring back some advanced knowledge, allow us to bring that back, but apparently just not quite yet. Now, I do think we have the ability to build fishing quays and hunter's tents, which is quite nice. So we can actually use that to get some fish along this here. We also do need to build a trading station. In fact, that's a good option for what are we going to build next with our industry. Clear some of this over here. Alright, so let's see our trading partners real quick. Khufu, they take fish and wood. They sell ceramics and salt. They buy bronze and wheat. They sell wood and rice. Buy game meat and silk. They sell hemp and cabbage. Buys weapons and ceramics, and they buy clay and raw silk. Brought his religion. Notice Buddhist shrines and temples are allowed. Historically, they should not be allowed in the Bronze Age. Ah, I do see that. We do have Buddhist shrines and pagodas we can build. Interesting. Alright, so we were able to bring along a few modern conveniences, if you will. So we've got our trading quay. I also want to get some fishing quays built, taking advantage of some of the fish in the area. Alright. Now, we can't build weapons, so no weapons allowed, but we can make bronze bars. So that's going to be helpful. In order to help us with our harvests, though, we're going to want to create a mill and a warehouse so that we can at least get some goods on the table. Yep, city doesn't have enough food. I am aware of that. We're going to be fixing that. Got our mill. Our warehouse. Employees needed, yep. Be working on that employee need here in just a moment. Yep, we need bland food. Well, we're going to work on bland food here in just a moment. Alright, we've got that rolling. Let's build the rest of our commercial district down below here. Kind of clear out some of these trees. Should actually start working on some lumber, honestly. Do you have anywhere we can build a ferry to go across? Not in particular. What we could do is do this, though. Link up here. Don't want to destroy too many trees, but at the same time I want to get a logging district in here. There we go. Loggers are going out. We're going to need some more employees, though. For right now, I'm actually going to shut this down. Until we can get some of our food to come in. Let's see. Next season begins in March, so we want to make sure we've got plenty of workers there. Oh, there we go. We got some fish coming in. That's a good sign. I'm going to wait until we get a little bit more food before we start delving too deep in there. Weapons and ceramics exportation we can do. Get our trading stations built. No festival this year. Yeah, that's probably a... Can chalk that up as a my bad. I made this road sloppily here. Alright. Let's work on some ceramics. Need more workers, though. Need more water from a well. Let's keep everybody in that block right there as best we can. Alright. We might need to build another row of homes here just to get us through. There we go. People already eat too much, yeah, but we need some more homes in here. Actually, we should probably put another water carrier in here as well. Got a home for 85 more people. Harvest is starting up. Got new immigrants flowing in. 274 months. We're going to need to work on building up our housing before we can build up our industry. We've hit 500 people. That's a good milestone to hit. Got fish coming in. I'm going to turn off the administrative city for right now since we're not going to do much in terms of trade just yet. And we do have some pheasant down here in the corner. We probably could put a hunter tent in there. We could look at raising wages too. Not a bad idea. Let's see. Can we put a hunter's tent? Yeah. Put it down there. Want to get a couple sources of food on the table here first. Got residents flowing in now. Workers are coming in. We could raise wages or drop taxes since we're not charging taxes yet.
There have been currents of unrest.
Unrest? No unrest.
But it's nothing to be concerned
At least
about.
not yet. Oh, building appeal. Yes. I forgot. We added in that industrial section up there, didn't we? Now that should open up some more housing. Only 14 more people needed. Once we get a good harvest in, I will feel confident enough to open up some food and hemp shops. We can start the flow of those goods coming in. We're going to definitely need to work on our cash situation. Hygiene not doing good, so we probably need another herbalist stall. Hazards are also starting to become a bit of an issue. Let's do this. I did this before down here. I'm going to do it again. Inspector tower down here. Some entertainers, and we're going to cap that off. I'm also going to switch these real quick. And I'm going to put a home here. Oh, fire in the city. That's what I was afraid of. Uh-oh. What's going on here? A lot of unrest. What is going on? Unrest is extremely high. Uh-oh. Food and hemp shortage. Ah, I see that. Let's get that going. Let's see, what are they saying?
It may not be a pretty
Oh, no.
town, but it keeps me busy.
I think we may have a problem again. May not be a pretty town. Oh, no. I've got a bad feeling about this Feng Shui piece again. Oh, there's some unrest in the city. Alright, we're working on it. It's getting better. Here, still see some beggars out there.
The city creates too much imbalance in the natural order. This will bring misfortune to us all.
Just have to watch out for some of that unrest.
The people have not been paying proper respect to their ancestors. Our city may suffer misfortune.
Don't want to get too repressive with watchtowers, but this is a way that we can at least temporarily improve it. We'll have to keep an eye on our Feng Shui here. Hopefully we didn't hit that error again. That's very strange. Alright, stirrings of unrest. That's better.
We're busy to check right now. Scoundrels have been causing trouble all over the city.
Hygiene is good and improving. That's good. Got food coming in. Raise our wages a bit. We've got plenty of food. I've left some space for gardens to improve the appeal of our neighborhoods. That should help us out. People wish to come to the city, that's good. We've got plenty of work for them to do. Turn on some of our logging sheds here. Want to leave some room for more employees to come on in. Oh, looks like they already torched my administrative city. Peasants demand a raise. Alright, Happy New Year. Just have to watch out. Apparently we already spawned bandits. People wish to come to the city, that's a good sign. Oh, appeal of the neighborhood. I got a feeling I know what's causing that. You can really see the mill from that far away, huh? Alright. Fix that. Wheat field going. Alright. And I think we've got some lumber for the tax office, where we can start or stop hemorrhaging so much money. In the meantime, what can we sell? Game meat and silk, fish and wood, wheat and bronze. Okay. Wood is definitely going to be something we can sell. That'll help us. Game meat and silk. Can we make silk again? We can. Awesome. Add that to our agricultural list up here. We know silk is a great way for us to increase our bottom line, so let's go build that up there. 262 more months here, so we're going to have to start turning a profit eventually. We spent quite a bit of our money. Looks like some of these folks are escaping the old tax man. We can't have that now, can we? Especially when we're trying to collect money. The population of 2,000, we're about halfway there. Bronze and stone. That's something we are going to have to work on next, is getting to our stone quarry. Let's see, how do we get down? Oh, okay. Milestone, 1,000 people. We're getting there. Getting there quickly. Move that tree there. Build down to our stone quarry. Got plenty of room to build down there once we've gotten enough population. We even have some unemployment here, which is good. Any bronze, we can actually sell bronze, which is great. So let's work on getting some bronze smelters out here for our industry. Got bronze on both sides of the island here. Let's go ahead and clear off a couple of these trees here so we can get a road out there. See if we need to clear that one too. Not gonna be the prettiest road. Can't even go that way. Alright, guess we gotta remove that tree. Alright, we'll get that tree gone, and now we can build down and around. Alright, let's get a bronze smelter going. Put our inspector out here as well. There we go, bronze mining in place. Oh, that's true, this quarryman will walk to the quarry, but it's an awful long way to walk. Don't want to place him too far down here. Anything else that we can sell? Oh, we could export ceramics. That would work. Sell some of our ceramics. We have some unemployment. In fact, ceramics are one of those goods that we can... Actually, I don't need... actually, I could use the clay pit. Kilns are going to be the key piece here. Oh, wow, what happened here? Ooh, bland food. Employees needed. We are out of hemp. More hemp cloth. We expanded a little too quickly there. Another hemp field going. Oh, we've got raw silk. That's good. Let's see. Import raw silk. We can export silk. Alright. I gotta watch my feng shui again here. $112 workers. Oh, we ran out of food, didn't we? Yes, we did. Well, actually, we ran out of hemp, is what we did. Alright. It's alright, housing is opening back up here. We do have a supply of hemp, so the harvest was good. Got raw silk going to the weaver, which is excellent. We'll certainly sell as much of that as we can. That'll help our fiscal policy. So we're going to need that in order to expand. 254 months, we're going to need to make a lot of stone and a lot of bronze. Got some fish and game meat coming in, even some bronze bars. All right, let's sell them. Can't do anything with them, so let's sell them. Get those to the trading station. Excellent. 100% visited by the taxman. Always a good thing. Ancestral shrine in there. Hopefully that'll improve that area. Housing for 239 people. Yes, we can have a Happy New Year. We are definitely going to need to work on our income here next. Well, we do have some tradable goods going out the door, which is excellent. Got a little bit of bronze, a little bit of wood. Let's hold more of that wheat that we produce. Definitely want to make sure we've got room for that in store. Here comes a trader now. Find some bronze bars. Excellent. Sell some stacks of lumber. Demand silk. 5 bolts of silk. Okay. We're going to need to stockpile some silk. Alright, in order to do that, we may have to import some raw silk. Put a couple weavers there so that we can get that going. We do have one domestic source, which is always a good thing to have. Got fish and game meat coming in, which is good. Can produce quite a good amount of food. Got room for more people for housing. People wish to come to the city. We've even got a little bit of hemp left. I think hemp is now coming, harvest is in September, so that's good. We've got a little bit left over there. Don't have as many ceramics, though. Need to throw in another kiln or two. Get as much clay as possible. Alright, lumber going out for sale. We've got bronze coming in. 249 more months in order to finish this one off. Oh, we've got some silk. How much do we need? We need 3 more bolts of silk. Got ceramics for sale, which is good. Just need to wait for that trading junk to come in and get us some more because, well, we are going to get some more raw silk, so hopefully that'll help. Let's see, any other animals that we can hunt? We've got pheasant up there. Any paths down? Oh yeah, there's one there. Get another hunter's tent. Even bonuses. We haven't started stone production yet. And we do have an unemployed workforce, so we probably could start working on that. We have 6 more months to comply on the silk. Smelter tower up there. Gonna get that stone going. Let's see, what can we do with stone? Can we sell it? We certainly can't eat it. Well, in other words, we're gonna need to warehouse it. Yep. not much else we can do with all that stone. Oops. Ruined my road. This is going to be revive everything except stone. Get all the stone. I know we're not going to have enough to meet our requirements based on that alone, but stone doesn't net us any money in the beginning, so need to keep that in mind. Bronze is going to be what we want to grow first, because that is going to be our biggest money getter. Nomad camps have financial woes. You and me both, buddy. Do we have enough strings? Nope, we don't have any more bolts of silk. We could send them the money. We are running out of time. Fire in the city. The inspector needs to come down there. Uh-oh. Our warehouse fell down. Oh, well, that's because I don't have a inspector tower over there. That could explain that problem. And there goes all my silk. Oh, boy. Well, that's really bites. All that silk gone. Stone is for the future, that's true. It's also for offering to ancestors who are probably getting fairly pissed at me by now. Yeah, I don't have a lot that I can give them. Not yet, anyway. Let's see. I give them some wheat. Maybe that'll keep them from burning my city to the ground. At least for the time being.
Chai Shen, the god of wealth, truly favors this prosperous city.
That's true. I could send some cash. Yeah, I've got 0 in storage right now. Hopefully we get some more here shortly. I see some bolts coming in. The nomad camps like me. That's good.
I trust for nothing. This city is better than any other city in China.
Oh wow, we're out of housing. What do we need? Appeal of the neighborhood? Let's try to increase that a little bit here so we can improve our lot. What do these folks need? Ceramics. Alright, put in some ceramic shops. We can grow our population. We can easily get into the next level here if we can keep up with production. Lots of wood coming in. Is there another food source? Maybe we can do a little bit of importation on here. What's cheap? Rice is cheap. Salt is pretty cheap. Cabbage, well, we'll get a little salt. Just a little bit. Not too much. Our treasury is running dangerously low there, so gotta try to keep the trade balance up. I think we've got enough silk. Let's see. Nope, we need one more, and we have 1 month to do it. Oh, crap. Now I'm officially late. Was I really late, or was the delivery man just slow? Let's see, anybody carrying silk? Nope. We got some unemployment, not bad. Should be able to get some salt here, that'll help our food stores. Happy New Year, yes. Best is 0. 0 profit. Alright, there's our last bolt of silk. We weren't too late. Dispatch the goods. Now we can sell that silk. Which would be really nice. Alright. Alright, now we're getting some unemployment. Now we can start to expand a little bit. Expand our mining capabilities. Good news with expanding bronze, which is what I want to prioritize first, we can export that bronze for a profit. And if you've watched my show before, you know I'm all about profit. Oh, really? One tile? Ah, that was poor planning on my part. There's the trading junk. I don't know how you get underneath that bridge. I guess you just go through it. Oh, that works. Could even try to get some more fish. Honestly, I think we're better off just getting a little bit of salt and... Alright, they think less of you. Alright. We can work on that later. Oh, another kiln, though. Get that clay out of that warehouse down there. Shenong, I'm going to work on you to make sure that you don't burn my city down. Yep, paying homage to a hero. We don't want them to burn the city down, so... Once we get some silk traded, I think we'll be in much better shape. We are importing it, which is expensive, however. We are exporting it and selling it at quite a handsome profit there. That'll jumpstart our economy, although running low on cash again.
It's been a long, dusty road.
We'll get a little bit of sales here on the bronze bars. Selling the maximum amount of wood. Here comes a trader for some silk. This should be a windfall for our city. There we go. Look at that nice profit. Now that is a handsome sum. Hey, we're still best of zero. We're about net neutral here, at least so far this year. Just a little bit over positive. Bronze? Oh, no. We don't want to accept that. Straight to the trading center. Same thing with that silk. Straight to the trading center. I don't want to hold any of that stuff. That is valuable goods we can sell. Food supply is good. Actually, salt. We don't want to hold too much salt. The warehouse closer to the bronze in order to accept bronze faster. That is a good point. Otherwise, the workers are having to travel too far to deliver their bronze. Let's do this. I don't want to put it on the island itself because that just takes up useful resources near the island. But if I can build a road near the island, so if I do something like this, the warehouse maybe out here. That roadblock, and put one there. I'll get my inspector tower here that works for the administrative city. And we'll also hit my warehouse, and maybe I'll add a couple fishing quays down here. Here, we want to remove everything except bronze. Except bronze. Ooh, we are getting stone. We could use stone to pay homage to heroes. Get rid of that stone. There we go. Still need more workers. Got housing for 68 people. What's going on over here? The appeal of the neighborhood. I do still have inspectors walking to the trading quays. I do have a inspector over there. We have one tower here that's hitting this area, so we'll make sure to keep this area nice and safe. Here comes some bronze bars now. Getting nice and deposited. Well, with that silk trade, our treasury is doing quite nicely. Let's see here. think we've got a little bit of disease, and I think my camera froze. So, apologies for that. I guess you're stuck looking at me in that frozen state down there, which isn't too bad. At least you can still hear me. I don't know, the Monkey King seems to be messing with me on a number of levels here today. Unfortunately, I don't know a way to reinitialize the camera without breaking the game. Emperor goes full screen, and it does not like to be alt-tabbed out of, as far as I've seen, so we may have to deal with my ugly mug there, kind of trapped and stuck in that contorted view. It won't be the end of the world, I promise. Put a couple more kilns down here. City needs more workers, well, we've got more room. Look at these houses, they're doing quite nice. Appeal of the neighborhood needs to increase, alright. Let's add some flowering plum trees. There we go, that looks prettier. They need ceramic. Excuse me, they need ceramics. We've got room for 130 more people, so we've got lots of room for growth. Our treasury is rebounding. That's a good sign. We've got a warehouse logjam, though. Increase the amount of wood that we can hold there. Maybe we can free up some space in the warehouse. Hopefully that extra kilns will gobble up some of that clay. Yep. Fire in the city. Happy New Year. Yes, that's strange. Why that would start on fire. Appeal of the neighborhood, more bland food being delivered. Is the warehouse accepting ceramics? Yes, it is. I think the problem that we have right here is we've got too much clay in there, so let's do this. Let's move the clay out. I'm going to set ceramics to get. I want to hold at least 10 ceramics in there. Same thing with hemp. I want to get at least 12 of that, and then we'll put the rest over there. Wood we can empty. I will accept wood here as well. Try to get a little pressure off of that warehouse a bit. Oh, that silk trade is really helping us. All the way up to 4,000 strings of cash. Yeah, if we don't get some ceramics in there, we're going to be in for a world of hurting. Sooner rather than later. Okay, we've got lots of kilns churning out ceramics, so we should be getting a restock here shortly. There we go, there's some new pots in there. Got salt, wheat, and game meat. Alright, let's see. Still need some workers, but we've got room for more people once we get our evolution back with bland food. Apparently the peddler hasn't been around just quite yet. Might actually... Let's see, I'm going to risk it here. Can I put another common market square down here? Yeah, probably not. I'll just see if I can stick another one up here that I can get another peddler to go around. Yeah, I think it's... Can I go down one more square? Nope. Now I'm kind of flirting with disaster here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Well, maybe it will. Open that up to Market Square employees. We'll have another Market Square feed our housing developments. we need more employees. Like the whole bland food issue is causing a bit of a problem. We have appetizing food. We just need to wait for the peddler to make his rounds. If we can get another peddler, that means more food going around. Now you might ask, well, Kevin, why don't you just go add a second food shop so that your peddler has more food? Well, that's not a bad option, but I'm thinking about the coverage that each of these walkers have, and I've kind of got these different segments. So if I can get more peddlers to come around with more goods, I'm hoping I can get more coverage versus just one peddler with a lot of food. And I can see that food is having a bit of an issue here. And something about that ceramic shop, you know, just it's not working. I don't want that to burn my whole place down, so we'll just remove that. How are we doing on the bronze? Best is 21, so we're getting close. Might start on this side once we're able to get our population back here. We'll be able to hit that next milestone. Profits are going up, though. Oh, you know what? Yeah, somebody's not too happy, are they? I'll give away some stone there. We've got lots of bronze bars in the warehouse. That's true. I could move the minimum food quantities down. I don't think the kind of food is really an issue yet. I'm still able to get at least plain food, maybe even appetizing food with the 3 sources of food that we produce.
If you want to eat
But what I might want to do is import some rice.
And keep your hands out of my food basket.
And the reason I want to do that is to get just another source of food in addition to the rice, wheat, fish, and game meat that we produce, just so that we've got a little bit extra on the table. What I will do is I will accept wheat at this warehouse. I'm gonna bump down the amount, though, just so that we have a place to go with it in the event that we need it. I will not do that with salt, though, because I don't want to import more salt and spend more money. That's true. Imports, I will have to be careful there. Let's see. Anything else that I could... Actually, you know what? I could sell that wheat. Here, let's see if we can export some of that wheat out of here, and any other exports. Now, we can't build weapons, so that takes care of that. I think we've got a good amount that we can continue to export here, especially if we can pump up that silk amount. We've got plenty of wheat coming in. If we import rice, that gives us a secondary food source. And I see we've got food being distributed now. How is our profit per year? Best is 1309. We're getting there. Cash is certainly going up. Got a good amount of bronze coming in. Bronze warehouse is filling up nicely. Need a lot of workers, though. But we do have room for a lot of people. People do wish to come to the city. So as we wait for more employees...
You all know it's better to give than to receive, especially to me. I mean, to your family.
We've got markets going. Let's keep our ancestors happy by offering away some of that stone that we've been mining. Stone quarries are running full tilt. Lots of silk being exported, which is excellent. We've got our ceramics industry firing away. And there we go, we've got lots of rice built up. So, good amount of food there. I see at least 4 sources. We've got rice, fish, game meat, and wheat. I think we can import others too if we need to. We've got... add a little more space for wheat there. 60 workers needed. Our wage rate is high. How am I doing on housing here? We've got room for 259 more people. Let's make it happen. Happy New Year, yes. We ate all the rice already. It's another cheap food that we can get. So ceramics, what do they sell up here? Clay. And we definitely don't need clay, but we will import a little bit of cabbage. Keep our food good. Got lots of items here to sell. Lots of silk. In fact, probably too much silk. Just increase our amount there and basically use that as a warehouse. Bolts of silk, yes, we can dispatch that now. Send that off.
If you want to eat dragon meat, you'll have to go ahead and get it yourself.
Up this to plain
Ain't
food, just so that we
inside my
have
food basket.
some standards in our marketplaces here. Lots of room left. We've got a little bit of unemployment. Ooh, acrobats. We have not built any acrobats. We're not going to build it there. I don't want to build too much farther down that way just because of that weird glitch spot. We're getting close to our population goal, though. We've only got 214 more months left, so might need to hurry here. They regard us more highly. We were able to satisfy their requirement. Finish building our red residential wall here and kind of walling off these guys. There we go. Sprucing things up a bit. Room for 165 more people. We've got some unemployment. Onto the bronze fires over here. Let's get that bronze flowing. Alright, we've got lots of mining going on. Bet we can hit that bronze goal here. We've already done it. Now we need to work on stone. So in fact, actually I don't need all of these bronze chops anymore. What I do need is stone quarries. Luo, feeling a little neglected. Give her some stone. Some more stoneworks up here. Stoneworks on the way. Hopefully we can hit that amount of the goal. We've got 211 months. Just need to hit that population here, which we are about to eclipse. Looks like we're trapped on some of our limited appeal. Let's see what we can do here. Some flowering trees in over here. Pavilion? There we go. Oop, they need cash, the nomad camps. Alright. Alright, we'll send off that amount. Bumping up our aesthetics here. I think we're doing pretty darn good there. Got plenty of food. Let's check our monetary amounts here. Expenses. Yeah, we're making money, but anything else we can export? We're selling all the wheat we can. We're selling a lot of bronze. Selling all the wood. Selling all the silk we can. Can't sell weapons, unfortunately. Population hits 2,000. We're good there. We just need to wait for more of our stuff to come in here. Continue to give away stone. Really, we can stop building because we've hit our population goals and we still have some unemployment for growth. Trying to think if we need anything else. We don't have too much extra clay, although most of our kilns are firing. Nomad Camps likes us a little bit more. That's good. Weavers are busy. Bronze is booming. We've got a full bronze warehouse. Absolutely chock full. Thankfully, we're selling that as much as we can. Gotta wait for that money to flow in. We're running... We still need 4,000. I'd take some of that extra population and put them to fishing. Because if we can fish, we can add another food source and a more reliable one, and we can cut down on some of those imports. Tower in, just for good measure. Put an acupuncturist there. All the rice and all the cabbage, that's for sure. We'll reduce our spends a little bit here. Cut that in half. Let's tighten our belt a little bit, except on the silk, which we are going to continue to push. Okay. Oh, look at this. We've even got some very ornate buildings here. Look at this. Ornate apartments. Room for 100 more people left. Whew. Almost had a sneeze there. Alright. Just a matter of managing the city until we get everything taken care of here. Sure our ancestors don't burn us to the ground with some sort of plague or pestilence. Ooh, I bet we're going to hit that blocks of stone next year. We were 34 last time, and 3,000 profits. So if we stop building too much, I think we will be able to hit it. So, since we're pretty much on autopilot here, I'm going to turn up the speed a bit. We're just going to see if we can hit our goals on income. Let's pause on building things. see. Alright, profits. Alright, we're going to need to turn the speed down just a little bit here. Stop importing rice. Stop importing cabbage. We've got 192 more months. We're getting close here on our goals. We just need a little bit more profit this year. Let's stop buying any of our imports, and let's see if we can just get by with what we've got so far this year. And I can already tell that stone is going to be a hot commodity here. That's a good point. We can also raise taxes a bit since we have quite a bit of unemployment. Drop our wages. And now let's let the game run, if you will. I need to give away some of these blocks of stone. Yep, warehouse collapsed. That's not good. Let's fix this here. Except that. Set clay in here as well. And wood as well. Profits are up. I think we're going to hit all of our goals here. And there we go. Voyage into the past complete. Who would have thought a monk could become the leader of a successful mining town? In his wisdom, great Buddha has blessed you with many skills. As you were pondering these things, Sun Wukong appeared. Did you think that I tricked you and left you in the past? He laughed. Certainly not, but I did grow bored of waiting for you to finish your work. Have the years here been hard, or were you happily seduced by the secular life? Do you still recite your daily prayers? Have you forsaken your Buddhist diet and feasted on the tasty fish and game meat here? Oh, forgive me, noble monk, he continued more seriously. Sometimes my teasing goes too far. You have done well. I see you have safely buried the stone, bronze, and even a cache of coins, so it is time to return you to the future. Close your eyes again, and when you open them, you will behold your beloved monastery. As you closed your eyes, you felt a pang of regret at leaving behind the hardy people of Luo. Will you ever see them again? All right, Buddha's Time Traveler, Part 3. 1,500 people in an elegant dwelling or better. A great temple must be built. A grand pagoda must be built. Treasury of 45,000 strings of cash and 18 months of heroes. Fast forward in time to 830 of the Common Era. Your return to Luo Monastery has filled you with joy, but also curiosity. Will the Monkey's King's plan really succeed? Will the buried items be still there at Mount Lu after 2,000 years? If so, it will certainly prove you have become Buddhist time traveler. Lu Su has led a work party to search the mountain for stone, bronze, and coins. Meanwhile, you must prepare warehouses to hold it. O great Buddha, do not let our efforts be in vain. Then Sun Wukong appeared. Relax, monk, he said. My plans never fail. Just be sure to carefully manage stone and bronze. You will have enough stone to build the Grand Pagoda, but I also have foreseen the greed of the Tang Emperor. He will request the rest of it. He will also request all the bronze to mint his own coins. You would be wise to give these items to him when he asks. Your great peril will begin in the next year of the rooster, so do not hasten its arrival by angering the Emperor before then. He is the source of this peril. Alright, so we're going to have to manage our resources very carefully here and not accidentally offer them as part of any offerings to any of the ancestors or to the Monkey King himself. So, we need to hold on to stone. We need to hold on to bronze. So, let's go ahead and turn our speed back down here. I'm going to make a warehouse specifically for this. So we want to hold stone, and we want to hold bronze. And I'm going to make another one just in case, as we come back to the future here. We want bronze, and we want stone. There we go. Foreign emissary arrives. Permit. 4,000 strings of cash. That must be our hoard that we found. That's always good. Thank you, Nuwa, for appearing. Blessed Inspector's Tower. So we found some cash, which is great. Hopefully we find the other items that we have buried long ago. We've already built the Great Temple. We're almost to the Elegant Dwelling or better, and we must work on that Grand Pagoda, and we need our treasury to grow a little bit more. Let's see what we can do on the monument side here. Grand Pagoda. Well, we're going to need to find a good spot for that. Maybe up here on this little precipice. There we are. Build a walkway down to it here. Ah, we've found our stone. Willing to buy more reams of paper. But we might need to build another warehouse to hold all that bronze. Bronze and stone, just in case. And I want to put inspector's towers out here because we do not want this stuff to burn down. Oh, homage goal, yes. We do need heroes in the city. Good point. Raylo pointed that out here. We need 18 months of heroes, so I shouldn't be so quick to dismiss them. Although they are both exalted right now, so we should be able to get them back quickly. We need stones and a mason. There's our bronze bars. Alright, we have stone and bronze. Just enough to finish the temple. Our dispatch will be headed out here shortly. We can't make any military, so we can't even make unreasonable requests from our vassals. Hopefully we get some of that stone dispatched here soon. Nuwa has arrived. We'll let her patrol around and bless us with her patronage here. I think we can work on that Grand Temple here. Alright, when are we going to dispatch that stone? If the warehouse has already got a worker out there somewhere. Did say they were willing to buy more paper from us. I think we've already maxed out our paper sales, as well as our silk sales. Anyone else buy silk? I think we're going to be able to give that away to anybody else. Now we can accept silk down there. Squirrel some of it away. Yep, our stone has been delivered. Mason is hard at work. Let's make sure we keep Nuwa happy as we continue to work on the Grand Pagoda. You just have to remember that someone is going to come asking for those bronze bars, so we'll have to be willing to give those up when the time comes. Oh, here comes all that silk. Be good material to pay homage to our ancestors with if the time comes. It fills our warehouses. It's a lot of silk. Wow. Alright. Money keeps going up, and that's good. It's going to take us some time. What else do we need? Wood and carpenters. Hopefully we have some lumber being dispatched shortly. I was just looking at this. My road construction here was not the best that it could have been. Ah, yeah, let's take a look. Ooh, buy more lacquerware? Perfect. Let's take a look at the monuments. Yep, needs goods. And we need more wood and more carpenters, so Let's check and see if there's a dispatch of wood going out to the monument. Looks like there is. It's traveling on its way now. Wonder if there's a better path that I could build out there so it doesn't have to travel quite so far. Might be able to clear some land here and increase my overland time. There we go. And there's the carpenter on his way. Carpenter's hard at work. Meanwhile, we've got lots of clay building up. Turn some of that into something valuable. I'm actually going to see if there's a way to link this road up here just so that we could get a little bit faster response times, but unless I'm going to go start clearing out some of my farm fields, it's not quite going to happen. We've hit our population total, and that's okay. I don't think we need any more people at this point. We are well within our population goal. 1,500 people in an elegant dwelling or better. Nuwa is still here. Clear out some of that silk to keep her happy. I think we're going to get that 18 months of heroes pretty quick. Sell more lacquer. That's good.
Ooh, the girl at the tea shop is looking my way. Quick, take my basket so I can go talk to her.
Actually, if they're willing to sell more lacquer, I will probably buy it. Because we've got lacquerware makers that are sitting idle. But we can keep them moving and keep some lacquerware flowing out of the city. Happy New Year, yep. Alright, what do we need? More stones, more masons. Let's see, any blocks of stones on the move? Yep, there's blocks of stones on their way. It's just going to take a little bit of travel time. Let's see if they like my new road or the old one better. I'm kind of curious here. Yep, they like the new one better. Oh, Chang'an demands stone. You are an insignificant gnat. You can help me. I need 10 blocks of stone for a building project. Send me the items within 10 months, and I might just think that you are slightly a more significant fly. Now, I do have the stone that I can send. However, I kind of need some of that stone, so I'm going to postpone for the time being. I'm going to hold off on sending it right away. I need some of that for my own monument building. Don't want to anger them too much because can't do that. Alright, so let's take a look. Monuments. Materials needed for the Grand Pagoda. We need 17 more stone. We have 8 delivered. How many do we have in reserve? We have 24. We have 24 stone, and the current ask is... or 10. But we have... there should be some stone en route. Let's see. Buy more ceramics, that's good. At Grand Pagoda, they need 17 more stone, and I've only got 24, so if I give them more, I am out of stone. That's going to be tough. I'm not going to be able to fulfill that request, at least right now. Thankfully, they are not too warlike just yet, but I also do not have any military. We're going to have to be careful here. Let's see how much of this Grand Pagoda we can get. We may actually be able to finish the mission before they get too pissed at us. Let's see, how many months of heroes do we have? 10 of 18. Yeah, let's see. Mason is there. Oh, let me make sure Nuwa is happy here. We're going to give you some bean curd, probably. Alright, let's check our monuments. 17 stone still needed. We probably have to wait for the mason to finish, and then it'll recalculate. Got silk moving out. Let's see, we'll sell as many ceramics as we can. Try to move some of that out here in the quest for more money, although our cash pile has grown significantly. Can we sell any more paper? Oh, there's a paper delivery. Alright, let's take a look again. 17 stone required. We're not going to be able to fulfill that request. Hopefully they don't get too angry. I see more wood is going out right now. Got 24 in store. We don't need the bronze for the Grand Pagoda, but we need wood, stone, and clay. Hold off on sending anything just yet. Let's see. 10 blocks of stone. I'm going to postpone that again. We have, in terms of stone, let's check our commodities tab. We have 27. Really, where'd the other stone go? Oh, it's hiding in this warehouse. There it is. All right, so we do have enough. We do have enough. You're correct. I should have checked the commerce industry ministry. I should not have just gone based on what I saw in the warehouse. I could see there's this little bit of stone here. I'll just remove it for a second. But look, behind this inspector tower, there's the stone. The monkey king is correct, not me. That's true. When I put that inspector's tower, it hid in with all this bronze here. I didn't see the stone hiding behind there. I was like, this is all the stone that I've got. I've only got 2,400. I'm 300 short. But yes, you are correct. Can definitely get that. Alright, so we've dispatched the goods now, so we're all set. Moving along quite well with the monument. Let's see how we're doing on our other goals. Ooh, we're having a housing issue here. Looks like it's an appeal problem. Let's go down below here and see if we can sprucing things up a bit. Oh, they regard us more highly. That's good. We haven't angered them too much. Let's go and... there we go. Hey, it bumped up the inspector's tower and the well, at least. Alright, Nuwa, we need to keep her happy. Give her a couple bolts of silk. That should keep you on the payroll. Lots of silk in reserve. Our treasury goal has been met. It's really just this Grand Pagoda that we need to finish. Alright, we need more masons.
Back to the guild to grab some wooden dowels, and then it's back to work.
Alright, here we go. Mason should be headed out here shortly. Oh, we need 4 blocks of stone first. I see the stone is being dispatched. Really, our limiter here is how far away the stone and bronze, or the stone is. What I could do, in anticipation of this. So I could say, well, why don't we just get stone? And we probably also need some more wood. Let's see, how much of each do we need? 17 stone, 12 wood, and 1 clay. Say 16 stone. 12 wood. And we need 1 clay. There we go, we'll set up a warehouse. Oh, it gets 20 stone. Alright, that'll work. Fortunately, you can't select 17 as an odd number there, but we can move all of our goods to be a little bit closer to the monument so they don't have to travel quite as far next time. Take them out of these warehouses. Our delivery men are on their way now. Move our goal in the meantime. Oh yeah, or it won't get the last one. That's true. Although I think what would have happened is that when we used some stone out of that warehouse, it would have tried to replenish from the warehouse down in the southern region, but it all works the same. Now, this island is a little bit smaller than it was in the previous time. Alright, things are going well so far. We've got wood coming down, we've got our mason going out, we've got wood going to the monument warehouse. Ying buys more raw silk. Okay, well, I'm selling full-on silk, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge there. Let's see, New Wa, we need to make sure you're happy. Yep, treasury goal is met. Give away some hemp. Ancestors is also met. We've got our ancestors here for 19 out of the 18 months, so actually we can send New Wa home. Give you one more blessing there, and then on your way. Thank you. Really, all that we're waiting on is that Grand Pagoda. And I think, let's see, this will have been the completion of part 3, so maybe we'll save parts 4 and 5 for our final night. We'll see how we do here tonight. Ooh, some special gifts. The gods are unable to find anything to give to you this year in the year of your zodiac. Oh, well, that kind of stinks. Not able to give me anything. It's that Monkey King giving me some trouble again. You know, I don't have a Grand Pagoda anywhere in this city, and the whole campaign mission is about the Monkey King. That's kind of awkward. Ah, I could have gotten a menagerie animal. Actually, I should have just done that. I can place a palace if I wanted to. I have the people to do it. Oh, there's the 30 bronze bars. I'm the all-powerful. Yep. Take them if I wanted to. Alright, dispatch the bronze bars. Good thing we got those. Sheng Nong has arrived this time. Well, that clears out my bronze. More wood, more carpenters. There's a couple trees up there, I guess. I'm one of those horrible people that puts their palace next to the administrative city. Dates back to when I first started playing the game and I had problems with unrest. I always liked to have my government buildings close to each other so that if in the event of unrest, I could summon military units to defend them a little bit more easily, since there's typically one path to reach both the administrative city and the palace. Just something I've always done. So we've cleared out most of the stone. Looks like it's either on its way or will be there shortly. We can actually start consolidating some of that now. empty it all out and have the warehouse workers deliver that.
It feels like I've been pushing this load uphill all
Let's
day.
see.
The higher I go, the harder it gets.
Carpenter's hard at work. A little bit of unemployment. We'll open up a labor camp there just to balance that a little bit better. Now we're just waiting for that pagoda. Appreciate it, Shen Nong, but you are not needed this evening. Right. Hey, where are you going with my clay? Hey, bring that back. Really? You're gonna take my clay all the way back to fill some kiln? Oh boy. We've got clay right down there. Come on, guys. You know, sometimes I'd like to talk to the logistics people and be like, what the heck is going on here, guys? Oh, we've got a lacquer surplus here. Oh, and we do not want to be holding that. That's expensive lacquerware. That needs to go to the trade station immediately. These guys are going to buy all that they can get. In fact, we should probably... Well, I don't have a lot of wood left. Need to expand my lumber operation. Masons are hard at work. Set up another lumber camp up here. Employees needed, huh? Oh, we'll just turn off some of the monuments that are no longer required. Ah, that's true. Yeah, if the pagoda wants clay. Well, right now the pagoda doesn't need clay, but I just wanted to have it there on site. Oh, there's the clay. It's coming back.
It feels like I've been pushing this load uphill all day. The higher I go, the harder it gets.
Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think we make enough clay that we can find one. I just wanted to have clay close by. Pagoda's coming along nicely. More wood, more carpenters. Let's see, four stacks. We've only got 200 in there. There's another 100 coming in. Thankfully, these new logging sheds that I just opened up should help us deliver some of that wood in short order. What we want to make is more of these lacquerware makers, though. We've got all this lacquer sitting in storage. Might as well start putting it to good use. Have more lumber shops. Make more lacquerware. There goes lumber streaming in. There goes the carpenter.
Off to the monument with my wood chisel and brick. A lot of boring work to do today.
Mason's coming in. We've got plenty of wood going in. Let's see, what does the monument need left? Only needs 4 wood. So we can actually trim this down to just 4. 9 stone. We've got all the stone. And there goes the clay again. Alright, we're in pretty good order here. Everything else running along swimmingly. City's pretty much just running itself at this point as we wait for goods to be delivered. Just waiting for that carpenter to finish his job. If I recall correctly, at the end, we might want to have a few more masons, just so that we can get the maximum production out of them, because they have to build walls here toward the end. So I might take a look at just shutting this guy down and getting it out. Josh, I can see you're having fun with the emotes there. Alright, let's put that Mason Guild back. I'll put a couple of them up right now. I'm a potato sounds all too familiar. Yeah, where do you think the inspiration came from for that emote? Happy New Year. We'll say yes to that. Yep, it's true. My brother Brad, we do stream in addition to Emperor. We used to stream some Call of Duty, and Brad would join in on that one. He had a lot of fun and always made some potato references. So we had to make a fun potato emote. Alright. Let's see, anything else needed in the monument? Still more stone and wood needed. Actually need workers. Wow, we actually have a shortage? Okay. Let's see what we have. 20 more workers needed. Room for 0 people. Acupuncturist axis over here. Let's see. Not much I can do with a peel over in that area. I think all my labor camps are turned off. They're all quiet. Let's see if I can add maybe some more gardens or some flowering trees here to entice some of these buildings to elevate themselves to the next level. Try to beautify up some of this rocky terrain over here. Maybe we can reduce the gardens and put in trees. Yep, I like the trees better. I like the trees better too. Now we got room for 88 more people. That'll fill that need pretty quick. Alright, Carpenter is doing his work. Should almost be done with the carpentry. And once we're done there, then all we need is the masons to go do their thing about building some stoneworks around the monument, and we'll be all set for tonight. We just balanced our worker budget. Room for 52 more people to show up. Trade continues to boom as our cash expands. Should probably check in on our ancestors. Yeah, they're plenty happy. No one's going to be burning or knocking my city down today. Harvests are going well. Lots of bolts of silk. Probably work on expanding my relation with some of my neighbors here. Give out some gifts. I'll just give you cash instead. Since we've already met our cash goal. Yeah, the mission was definitely messing with me in Mission 1, and that's why I was so confused. I was like, why am I getting such a heavy Feng Shui penalty on this? This should be, more of a storytelling type mode versus a hardcore, Feng Shui type mission, which was really throwing me for a loop. But now that I haven't built anything down in here, and I saw a little bit of that glitch in the second part of the mission. I saw it with the unrest pop-up, and thankfully I was able to nip that in the bud and just kind of keep that the past city going just enough to complete that mission, but there is definitely something about this lower half of the map, some sort of tile that is throwing things for a loop. Let's check in our pagoda here. We need clay and that ceramics expert. Where is the clay? I had it. I believe we have some being delivered. I'm not seeing any, though. Chenong is back. Hopefully it's not all going to the ceramics, or to the kilns. We might actually have to micromanage that. I can always go the other extreme route. Just put a clay pit there. I've got some unemployment. Just manufacture that last bit of clay that we need. Plenty of grassy tiles up there. I'm sure we can find some clay to put in. Is that a spy? Thought I almost saw one down here. Still looking for clay. Any clay coming? Okay, why do we have lacquerware in here? Get rid of that. We don't want it. That all goes to the trade station. Yep, alright, there we go. Got our friend some gifts. Admiring, respectful, apathetic, respectful. Admiring, oh that's good. Get an alliance going there, respectful. Another gift to hemp. We're just going to continue to see if we can buy off some of our friends here and improve relations. It might help us in future missions.
It feels like I've been pushing this
Okay, you
load
decided to go to the
uphill all
kiln
day.
instead.
The higher I go, the harder it gets.
Alright, we're going to shut down the industry just for a little bit here until we can get some clay. And we'll bump it back up once we see that clay has been delivered. Chang'an demands silk. Yes, we can send silk. Let's see, I'm thinking mission 2, the early unrest is because you delayed the food delivery until very late. Ah, that could be. I was trying to build up enough food so that I could send out a high quality without a large increase in population followed by a sharp decline. That could be very true.
It feels like I've been pushing
Alright,
this
there we
load
go. We've
uphill
got
all
some
day. The higher I go, it feels like I've been pushing this load
going to
uphill all
the
day.
warehouse
The higher I
now,
go,
which is good.
the harder it
Although what's very strange is they're not traversing on a road, which for deliverymen I didn't think they would do that. That was strange. Guy was not on a road.
It feels like I've been
Here
pushing
comes
this
the
load
clay.
uphill all day. The higher I go, the harder it gets.
Once that gets dispatched, now we can operate our ceramics industry as normal.
I will honor my ancestors by the skilled work I do today.
Happy New Year. There we go. That's the only clay that we need for the monument, is just some tiles for the roof. the ceramists do their work, and we should be able to wrap up here probably in the next 5-10 minutes. In fact, if we want to, we could probably even expedite the process here. Oops, I want speed. We can dispatch some bushels of wheat from a famine. Chang'e has become our ally. Qiannong has arrived. Alright, here comes the production of our walls around the Grand Pagoda. Got 2 masons doing each side of the monument. Bring the speed back to normal here so we can see the ending.
I should quit this job if I work around pretty women.
There, oh, come on. One left. You couldn't finish that one? Alright, almost done with the Grand Pagoda here. Just needs a couple more workers to finish it off. Gotta finish that last bit of wall there. And there we go! Part 3 complete! The cleverness of the Monkey King combined with your skill has provided Luo Monastery with a new Grand Pagoda. Traders, pilgrims, and those monks outside your closest circle of friends were astonished that you were able to obtain the stone necessary for its construction. You've let them remain perplexed at the mystery, since it would not be wise to reveal the fact that you have magically become a time traveler. Your mind had begun to turn toward the danger from Emperor Wuzong in the approaching Year of the Rooster, when at last Su Wukong reappeared. His face wore a concerned frown. The images I see of future events have grown darker, he said. The Year of the Rooster will begin a time of persecution and death. You are not yet prepared for it. You will need weapons to fight for your survival. The Tang have prohibited the crafting or sale of weapons, but we can solve that problem by sending you back to your old Lu town. Now close your eyes and prepare yourself, time traveler. Oh boy, back to the future again, or I should say back to the past. Ancient arms for future hands. Produce 60 racks of weapons in 1 year, 24 months of heroes, and complete the mission within 10 years. 1156, before the Common Era. In an instant, you are back at Old Lu. Sun Wukong watched you closely. Are those tears I see in your eyes? He asked. Do you miss this old town? Do you lament its approaching destruction? Your heart is good. I am happy Lord Buddha chose someone worthy of my aid. Even I cannot save Lu from the earthquake when the Year of the Rabbit arrives, he continued. Nevertheless, the deeds of these people in their remaining years can save your monastery. Begin crafting arms as soon as possible. Summon me if you wish my blessing on your weaponsmiths to increase their production. When you have produced enough, bury them on Mount Lu. I will then return you to the future to retrieve them. My magic will ensure these ancient arms for future hands will not decay over 2 millennia. Work quickly. The nomads are sure to attack when they learn you are crafting arms. Do you have any military skills? I hope so. If you need my assistance, summon me. It has been too long since I was in a good fight. All right. It looks like we are going to have to turn some of that bronze that we've crafted into weapons of war. And we will be able to build some military units. But I think that is a good stopping point for tonight. So when we continue next, we will continue building our weapons cache and hopefully going back to the future to save our Luo Monastery. Thank you so much for joining me here for this evening. I know my picture is frozen on there, but if you missed any of the previous episodes, including my introduction to tonight's episode and the kind of part 1.5 of Buddha's Time Traveler, go back. You've got those posted for you on YouTube. You can search for me at Reeb64, and you'll find my Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom playlist there. We've also got other great campaigns, all from Guelo, up on YouTube as well. You can search from some fun campaigns like Voices of the Pinfee. There's a lot of fun on there, a lot of great playthroughs. So looking forward to what will probably be our third and final episode of Buddha's Time Traveler next week, so stay tuned for that. That'll do it for tonight, so thank you for joining, and as always, we will see you next stream. Have a good night.